Hello, this is the third part in which I'm going to be polishing the pose of this rig. I hit my coffee again because it was so cold. And yeah, you'll be like, Henry, what are you doing? Of course you know what I'm doing if I am in the third part of this video. But for those who doesn't know, I'm working on a short film about a three-headed mutant chihuahua that is protecting a punk city against the attack of a giant air fryer invasion. What? Yes. Now, that's it. That's what I'm doing. And what I'm going to do right now is a polish pass in which I'm going to look at this rig and be like, okay, fix here, and this line should overlap. So overlap line. I have to add to that overlap line. Boop, 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 boop. We're in turbo mode, guys, because I have to leave. So here, also fix this. Let's make this softer. Soft. This line is also very awful, so I can do like something like this. Soft. Add. I have to add that part on the food. Fix. And then that's it. Those are the things. Oh, here. See, I noticed this. This looks super flat, but the moment that I add this here, boop, the moment that I add an overlapping line here, I'm telling like this head is going that direct. This leg is going that direction. This is coming this direction. Well, this is actually coming like this. So if I'm doing that, actually, instead of adding that part there, I can push this leg far away in the distance, so it's actually kicking there. Like it's moving, this is moving there, this is moving there. And that's how I add that to all of these drawings. So I might not need to add that part here at the bottom. And I'm not adding that. I'm not adding that part because it's not that needed. But I can add a new drawings for the nails over there. So I need to overlap this line here. Overlap. And I need to overlap this line here. And then overlap this line here. So these three overlapping so these three overlapping lines will create this sense of depth. And here this is going to be one lining. So I have to fix here also the thickness of that line. And then that's it. Oh, I have to make this taper this line. Awesome. So this sorry, I just finished eating and my throat is like so I need to drink some more cafecito. Nice. I don't know how many cups of coffee I'm drinking today, but it's funny. A friend of mine a friend of mine I once tell a friend of mine like, hey dude, I think I'm drinking a lot of coffee. And that dude was like, oh no, that's not good. And I was like, yeah, but you know when you don't know when it's like too much, right? And he's like, well, you'll know if like you're like, I don't know, like Dave Grohl. And I'm like, Dave Grohl? What do you mean? What do you mean? Why you brought Dave Grohl to the conversation? And he's like, you haven't seen that video of Dave Grohl that he was drinking a lot of coffee? And I was like, no. And he showed me this video of Dave Grohl drinking a lot of coffee and behaving like crazy on the studio while recording or something like that. And I was like, oh dude, that's crazy. And I'm like, that's really cool. He's like, no, no, no. The idea of me showing you this video for you to stop drinking coffee, not because it's cool. And I was like, oh shit. Actually, now Dave Grohl inspires me to just keep drinking a lot of coffee. No, dude, no. The video was intended for people to stop drinking too much coffee. And I was like, okay, that's funny. I'm not stopping. So yeah, I'm drinking a lot of coffee. Yeah, so the thing is like, I remember when I start posting this dude, I made all these upper body bigger. So when I make this upper body, this general, all the parts of the body bigger, the thing is like when I move these parts and I make these parts bigger, the thing is that it also makes the line thickness like thicker. It just increases the line thickness. So that's why it was not connecting properly with the line thickness that I had on the legs. So now I'm resizing this and just moving again to get the same thickness so I can connect and have the flow of this character properly. Does it make sense? I don't know. But poop. So I have to massage these lines until I get the shapes that I want. But at the same time, I don't want to spend too much time here because I have another 2 rigs more, almost 3 rigs, because I have to revisit the main dog rig. So I have a lot to do yet. Oh, look, it worked. There's a little bit of stuff here weird, but I will not spend time there. But especially this video is intended to show you my process of coming up with cool badass poses. And this is my process, and this is how I combine both. Um, just looking at the previous frame to see the flow of this thing. And this is how I combine both a traditional approach with a cutout animation approach. And just drawing and putting your hand, putting your drawings on top of the rigs is something that for me levels up everything. Levels up everything. And if you are someone that actually enjoys the act of drawing, then I'm sure that if you give it a try to these presses, you'll have the time of your life. Because sometimes when I'm using rigs too much, I'm like, ugh, okay, until when? But I'm tired of moving pieces around. So that's when drawing becomes handy on this type of things. Amazing. Awesome. So that overlapping line for here. How is that I'm going to add that thing? Let me think. No, you know what? This thing should have like an overlay layer here, and this overlay layer will be. Oh, see, I have here. Will be here. Back. No, shouldn't be here. Should be almost all the way in front of here. Well, whatever. And I need this overlay layer to be only on that part. No, it's not working. Okay. Okay. You are here, right? Why are you not revealing on top of these dudes? No. What if I send you behind? No. No. Okay. Then plan B is adding here a cutter that will cut this dude. So I'll add a cutter here that will cut these and these, and I'll put a composite. This will be something like this. Plack. Actually, it will be super easy if you have like the overlay layer there. I don't have to cut, but you know what? You see, I'm screwing up this thing already. This goes behind. Come and see. I have no idea what I did there. Think. I have no idea. Okay, this leg goes behind. Nails move like oopsie. Okay, you lock. The nails move something like. You know what? The nails should move something like this. Awesome. What else? I need an overlapping line here. So this leg comes in front. Amazing. Now I don't like the way that this line ends, which this line is this overlay, so I can come here pencil editor and make this line something like this. That will look better. Amazing. Now I will taper that line. Awesome. So it looks more badass. Ah. So the thing is that it was not looking that well, so I'm polishing these lines here. Awful line, but it's working a bit better. No P, get out of here. There you go. Now we come in like this, and you come like this. No. Dude, a friend of mine bought me a smash burger, and I eat that smash burger. It's amazing, dude. Amazing. For all of you that love smash burgers, you are one of my friends. Now this leg should be behind the body, so this body come to the front. Maybe all of this comes to the front. Yes. Now this dude, this line art should always be auto patched by the legs. So this line art also should be auto patched by the legs. Where are the legs? Where are the legs? By this leg, actually. So the auto patch of this thing comes here. Where are you? Where are you, baby? Here. Now I'm going to find you, body. These, right? Yeah. So I have to grab this auto patch from here. And connect this here. Amazing. And then same thing for this other dude here. Auto patch of this upper leg from here to here. Come on. Okay, you're not helping me. I will help you. Awesome. Now it's working. Let's see how I affect all the rest. Nice. It's not destroying my rig. Awesome. Now this is the part in which I have to add an overlay layer here. Amazing. It's going to work. It's going to work. I know that it's going to work. Snow. I'm 100% almost sure that this is going to work. Yes. Chill. I knew it. I'm chill. Inside of me, I'm screaming, but I have to protect my throat. I'm like a singer right now. And boop. Maybe because I scream too much, that's why my throat is hurting. There you go. Amazing, we got the thing that we wanted. I hate that corner there, but I'll figure it out later. What is all of this mess happening here? Like this is the polishing is like being like a teacher, like a preschool teacher. It's like what is happening here? Awesome. Amazing. I got that shape. Also, let me see if I didn't screw up anything. I'm glad that I didn't scream of happiness here. Well, I can move this like there you go. And I can move all of these heads towards the front. Awesome. Amazing. Solved. Issue solved. Now, what is this? The belly. Why are you cutting the belly? Why are you behaving like that? Oh, what if this part is the one that reveals? No way. Yeah, so the belly is revealed by the torso, and the should be by both. Should be by the torso and the hips. But there you go. Should be revealed by both, but it's not doing so here because for some reason it's bothering here. Maybe I can move this up. Will that fix that issue? No. Oh, just make it worse. 627. I have to go. What is happening here? Why is this cutting the belly in that way? And if I move this upper torso body here, it reveals it, and it doesn't matter. So I'll do that. I'll cheat that part there because why not? And black. Funny thing is, like, I only have one pose on this side view, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. Come to the front. See, if it's not inside of the camera, we don't care. Black. There you go. See how how it's improving, how the pose is improving from just the blocking all the way towards the polish. See? 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 Awesome. Now this thing here, now I have to duplicate this drawing here, and I'll do something. I'll connect this line from here to here. Amazing. And this will come like this. Amazing. And this overlay, get out of here immediately. And now that I know the trick, I can actually, oh, this half of the former, this half of the former, yeah. I can add a new deformer, but I have to also change this line thickness. Amazing, I did it already. That's so cool. Okay, so maybe I can duplicate these deformers. No, duplicate deformers and put these deformers here. It's amazing. And then I can just tweak. I like that shape that I built there. So where's my notes? Where's my notes? Oh, it's this F thing. Awesome. So now I'm taking this, and getting to that shape by moving the points around. Amazing. So yeah, after this I'll continue rigging, and I feel like after I finish with the rigs of the chihuahuas, of the little chihuahuas, after that, boom. No, not animation yet. I have to update the animatic. I'll do some special videos on the notes that I received from my mentors and from my friends on all the cool things that I can add or fix on the animatic. And after that, I am starting the animation process. So here I need an overlay layer here to overlap that line from here to here. Now let's see if I am not breaking something around here while making those changes. Okay, so come here. I need an overlay layer. And maybe if you don't know what I'm doing here, you have no idea. It's like, what is this dude doing there in that crazy node view? What is that node view? This is a node view, dude. It's a node view. It's a boom harmony. That's a node view in which I am controlling how this character is built from the inside, and just making sure that all of the things while I am posing this dude, all of the things are connected or make sense with the node view. So the main reason that I'm making these videos about posing, as I mentioned before, is to wait, I'm using the 100% of my brain again. Is to check the rig, is to troubleshoot and fix all the weird things that might happen on this rig, so I don't have to do this during the animation process. Amazing. That is the overlapping line that I was looking for. Maybe I can make that line even a little bit thinner. My AirPods are going out of battery. You know the funny thing? I'm hearing nothing right now. I'm hearing nothing. So let me charge this because I will actually use these dudes in a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, nice, super nice shape over there. Okay, now if I clone this, and I hope I did, amazing. I have this other thing. I can duplicate the deformers to here, so I can move faster. Amazing. And then pluck. And then this comes here. Whoop. Oopsie. Oopsie. There you go. Beautiful. And this shape could be a little bit thinner, and this comes like this. Awesome. What else? What else? What else? I don't like this shape too much. Oopsie. Yeah, leave it there, leave it there, leave it there, leave it there. Let's move this a little bit up so I can have a clear space here between the chest and the leg of this dude. Now, what is happening here? Who is the one that is affecting this part of? Awesome. Amazing. Now, why is this line breaking here? Is any of these cutters? Yes. Get out of here. Beautiful line. Beautiful line. Now, this thing is a little bit break, so yeah, I'll fix you later. Now, this mouth. If I change this to mouth number 2, it will actually make more sense because I have the... This is the jaw, right? Yeah. Okay, you block. Don't bother me here. So this jaw here, this piece, is the one that is revealing this thin line in the inside. So I can use this piece in my advantage to maybe one line this mouth with this part of the cheek. Something like this. Something like this. This dude reminds me, this character reminds me to this character from Camp Laszlo. This lizard. I think Rico is the name. I don't remember. It, it reminds me a bit to that character. Awesome. And this line comes to something like this. Wait, where's the jaw? The jaw is here. Reveal that line like that. Now, why is this shape? Okay, I need to move this shape towards the front, so I reveal that amazing, beautiful, pointy line there. I can move this thing around, something like this. I can maybe make this a little bit bigger. It's tangenting here with the nose, so I'm pushing there. Super nice. So I'm leaving this space here between the cheek and the nose of this other character empty, so it's readable, it's clear, it's clean. This teeth could be something like this, and this one comes like this. Amazing. Why is this eye being hidden? So there you go. Amazing. I'm polishing. This is what I'm doing. I'm polishing everything around so it looks amazing. No, I don't like it. There you go, it's working. But this feels like it's tangenting with that, so I'm opening those lines to leave that empty space there to create an amazing silhouette. Look at that beautiful insect there. It actually is a chihuahua. Where the jaw is cutting this line a little bit too roughly. That's awful, so I have to continue. I have to continue massaging this deformer. Until I get something that I like, so I can go to sleep tonight without nightmares, without thinking about deformers. Look at that one lining, beautiful, dude, beautiful. I can duplicate this because I think I'm using the same one on the other side, and I'm going to polish this line here on this side. Oopsie. I'm going to polish this line that side so I can reveal this thick line only on that side. Awesome. Amazing. See? That's so beautiful. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What is this? Look at this. MF. So I'm grabbing this. Beautiful. What is this? Awesome. There you go. Not bad. Not bad. What is this? So you see, I'm developing my eye to see all of these crazy bumps and stuff like that that is ruining my beautiful one-lining style. This I can just curve these things a little bit more so it's actually curvy and not that straight. Awesome. Beautiful, dude. Maybe I can push this a little bit like that. Amazing. Oh my god. Awesome. This is the pose. This is the polish pose. And then I can turn off these nodes. And let's flip a little bit. Let's flip with the previous frame so you can see how I went from just blocking and moving the rig into actually, oopsie, into all the way to polish this and making the pose feel connected, putting clear statements on how my lines are going to behave. How is that, oopsie, how my lines are going to behave, like what shapes are the ones that I want. So it's all about being confident with the statements that you put out there in terms of lines and shapes. This thing is doing some weird tangent thing here with this hair here. Yep. A little bit peaky, but there you go. That's better. Awesome. And yeah, this is my process. Another things like these deformers here are actually are rounding the corners. Look, if I change this, look how these lines, well, hope you hope you saw that. But there you go. That's it. This is how I pose for animation. This is how I pose into Boom Harmony, and this is my workflow. So if we go back here to, whoop, 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 if we go back here to this list that we did at the beginning, we had the rough sketch, color mutant blue. We did the rough sketch, we had the rough blocking, we did the tie down, we posed the rig on top of the tie down, and then we draw some notes on top of that on and doing some drawovers to polish stuff around. And then we polished the rig. We went inside of the rig into polishing all of those lines to meet the standards that we are pushing ourselves to achieve on every animation piece or artwork that we are working on at the moment. What? Amazing. Hope you like this video. And again, if you really like these videos and you find this useful, feel free to share this with your friends, with your family, with your mom, with your sister, with your brother. So hope you like this, and it's a real support if you just share this and like or whatever. And I'll be working on this short film and sharing all the process, every part of the process, from rigging, animation, drawing, sketching, swearing, insulting, everything. So see you next time. Bye!